Today we're going to take a look at the trap bar deadlift or the hex bar deadlift. You actually have to have this piece of equipment in order for sure to be able to do this exercise. The trap bar that I have here is 35 pounds. The one at my gym is 80 and it has a big ball on the back. It'll always tip down instead of saying centered like this. Another thing I wanted to mention is in order to prop it up like this, I've used two 10-pound plates, but they're the same diameter as or a little bit larger than a 45-pound plate, and that's just to give it a little bit of height. If I needed to add extra weights, including that 45-pound plate, I simply have to slide them on instead of having to lift the bar. So if your gym happens to have, or you happen to have the trap bar deadlift, I would go with the lighter trap bar than necessarily a heavier one. Straight out of the gate, the one at my gym is 80 pounds, cannot lift an 80-pound trap bar straight out of the gate. Slide on the weights, you simply lift the bar by the handle, and put it in and then clip. Now this trap bar, you can use the higher handles, which I have, or you can flip it over and then you have a different set of handles that are a little bit lower, increasing the range of motion. What I love about this trap bar deadlift is it centers the weight over your body. So I'll show you from the front and I'll also show you from the side. So we go ahead and pick it up and just stand up. Then we come down and we can touch the weight. And as you see, the weights are exactly the height that I would need to be. If you were taller or shorter, we would make adjustments. The idea here is for you to touch the weight and then stand back up. So from the side, down, touch, and stand back up. You see I have a hip hinge. My thighs are not parallel. They're a little bit at an angle and my chest is tall and everything is centered over my legs or the center of my hip. You're gonna complete for the number of reps. Generally, it's lower reps, somewhere under 12, but it could get as high as 15. And then once you complete all those reps, you can decide if you need to go up in weight, stay at the same weight, or make some adjustments with the positioning of the trap bar itself. For beginners, we shouldn't start too low. You shouldn't start way down here to pick it up, but definitely not for the exercise as itself. In terms of movement, as you can see here, I stop pretty much at the shin and come back up. That's where you're going to be most strong for this movement. And then there's many different variations of that, but we're just trying to get you started and out of the gate. Great exercise, great full body exercise, and you're going to be able to add weight to the bar quite quickly. This is the trap bar deadlift.